Alright, what's up everybody? Here's this week's weekly Nightfall with Fallen S.A.B.E.R. I'm doing it on Master difficulty with the Lightning Crystals modifier because it's pretty fun. You can kind of do some unique builds. So I'm not using Heart of Inmost Light, I'm not using Storm Grenades, I'm not using Spark of Shock, and I'm not using Seismic Strike, which I normally use. But yeah, so with Lightning Crystals, you get insane ability regen, so you can spam barricades. You don't even really need to use the thruster dodge, unless you're going for a mobility-based style of gameplay. But I find with Fallen S.A.B.E.R, a lot of it's close quarters, so you know the towering barricade helps out a lot. I'm actually using lightning grenades. And with the Touch of Thunder aspect, I know everybody's just been all over storm grenades all season, but Touch of Thunder actually increases the strength of several different grenades. So lightning grenades, pulse grenades, a couple others. But anyway, so lightning grenades, with those you get 2 instead of 1. They last longer because of I'm not sure if it's because of the aspect Touch of Thunder, but they last longer because I'm using Spark of Magnitude, which increases the duration of the lightning grenade. Not only that, but Touch of Thunder also, on top of giving you a second lightning grenade, it jolts targets. So it intrinsically has Spark of Shock. And as you may know, that fragment, Spark of Shock, which we use with storm grenades to jolt targets and make the grenade stronger, well, that fragment costs you a -10 to your discipline stat, which isn't a huge deal, but my gear isn't the best necessarily. So yeah, so it's kind of a nice that you can save and avoid that -10 discipline penalty and instead go with a different fragment. So with this run, instead of using Spark of Shock, because my lightning grenades are doing the jolting intrinsically because of the aspect Touch of Thunder, I am using the one that gives you periodic ionic traces for arc weapon kills, and I'm using Thunderlord with Come to Pass. Also, you may have noticed, like I said, I'm not using Heart of Inmost Light. So I'm using the Actium War Rig. And originally I had gotten an Adept duty bound from previous Grandmaster with 4th times the charm and triple tap. And I don't, even though it's not the strongest perks damage-wise, I was thinking that you could possibly never ever have to reload with Actium War Rig and those 2 perks, but it's not the case. And so I ended up just going with Come to Pass because I've got adaptive munitions on it, and ran a blinding grenade as my primary. So that way I can well, the blinding grenade actually helps you land your lightning grenades, because enemies can shoot your lightning grenades as they're flying over at them. So you'll notice sometimes you're really like, well, why isn't my lightning grenade going? Probably because either you shot it out of the air or the enemy shot it out of the air. But one thing you could do is you can blind them first and then throw a lightning grenade down, because while they're blind, they're not going to be shooting a grenade, and it'll give you that second to place your lightning grenade, because it's not like it actually takes a little bit of effort and skill to place your lightning grenade so that it'll hit the target, whereas storm grenades, you can, you know, there's a lot of forgiveness. You can throw them anywhere and it'll track enemies as long as you're not too far off. So it's just kind of fun to play around. It's only on Master difficulty, so I figured, and it's an easy strike, so shouldn't be too big of a deal. But yeah, I hardly ever had to reload Come to Pass or Thunderlord. But anyways, I'm not going to talk through this whole video. I don't think I have much more to say. I mean, this strike's been around since, what, Destiny 1? So I think most people watching kind of have an idea how to play it. One thing I will say is I really like using Thunderclap. This is the first time I ran it on a solo flawless run. But you can actually Thunderclap through your towering barricade. So it's a pretty cool strategy. Just throw your barricade down. If the enemy starts getting close to you, like he's gonna come through, just Thunderclap, and you'll thrust forward through your barricade and still hit the enemies. So I think that's about all I have to say. Enjoy the gameplay. I'll catch you in the next video.